the Honorable Osoro, followed by the Honorable KJ. And my presumption is, Honorable Osoro, you will also be the gentleman I think you are. And take as few minutes as possible to give more time to more people. Proceed.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I also want to rise to support this motion and the report by the Budget Committee, and by extension congratulate Honorable Ndindi Nyoro for an exemplary work along with this committee. Honorable Speaker, three things. Number one, the committee appreciates the fact that there is an impending drought and food insecurity in this country so far. And I think the focus on matters irrigation and agriculture have really been touched and really handled in this supplementary committee. Of course, when now you combine it to now the subsidiary, the fertilizer subsidiary, then matters food security will be a thing of a subsidy, sorry, sorry, and thank you for correction. So, fertilizer subsidy, then matters food security will be a thing that really will be a stronghold in this country in another few months to come. Honorable Speaker, there are matters that we also need to raise as far as Article 223 is concerned. The issue of abuse of Article 223 cannot really be left under the carpet, and this House needs to stamp its authority. When you look at Article 223 and how it has been abused slightly before elections, and even before, you know, in the very report at page 6, you'll notice on paragraph 23 that it marked that the Lamu Ijara Garissa Road received a payment of about 2.8 billion shillings for improvement, an addition out of an addition improvement of about another 5 billion which was paid in the previous year. Honorable Speaker, Public Accounts Committee and the relevant committees must interrogate these things. And the issue of the controller of budget saying that she was under pressure to pass some payments 2 days or 3 days before election. Honorable Speaker, every person taking a role, a constitutional responsibility, passes through an interview. And they're always asked whether they are competent enough to go through any pressure from whichever source. We have a history in this country where even the chairman of IEBC had claimed pressure, but still did the right thing, Honorable Speaker. So it is important for the controller of budget to come out clear that you really cannot hang or hide yourself on the element of pressure and pass irregular payments, even when you know they are illegal. You can still be under pressure and still do the right thing. So this House needs to stamp its authority and ask the controller of budget questions on how she was able to pay this amount of money at least 4 days before election, actually 3 days before elections. And Honorable Speaker, there is something that has come out in this supplementary which is very key, Honorable Speaker. Number one, out of the Executive Order number 1 of 2023 that gave responsibility or distinct roles, gave 3 votes in terms of the executive structure, reorganized the executive, you will notice that now the Office of the Deputy President has its own vote in terms of budget. The Office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary has its own vote on budget. This, Honorable Speaker, is going to help us because we have a history in this country where the Office of the Deputy President was working, you know, under the mercies of the Office of the President. And when there is a fallout, which of course will not happen in this administration, when there is a fallout, the Office of the President decides to punish the Office of the Deputy President. This particular vote gives the Office of the Deputy President the element of autocracy, that the Office of the Deputy President has its own budget.
You mean autonomy, not autocracy.
Autonomy,
there's
yes.
a difference. Proceed.
You know, you're giving me pressure, Honorable Speaker, and I find myself messing. So with that autonomy, Honorable Speaker, the Office of the Deputy President will run, of course, in conjunction with the President, will run independently its own budget, the Office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary, so that we are able to harmonize this whole thing of, office fighting for budget and stuff like that. Honorable Speaker, with that, I support the report. Thank you very much.
The Honorable KJ and followed by the Honorable Mashako. Honorable members, you should understand there is a lot of balances that the chair has to do. There's the issue of regions, the issue of parties, the issue of all the things that you do have to understand. So proceed.
Thank you very much, Mr.